Hello there, Alicia here. A very happy first day of April to you. Happy April Fools. If you play that game, homie, don't play that. I'm a horrible practical joker and I don't like practical jokes, but it's the very first day of VEDA, Vlog Every Day in April. I've never participated as a vlogger. I'm going to give it a try. I'm going to put money on the fact that this isn't going to be a thing. One of my very favorite things to do with people is to play 20 questions. I have 19 cards sitting here. I haven't seen them yet. I just kind of pulled them at random. And my first question that I'm going to throw out there is perhaps one of my favorite, in that if you were a meat, what kind of meat would you be? I would be a honey-baked ham because I am sweet, pleasantly plump, and just about everybody likes me. Should the individual or society be of primary importance? Well, I don't flipping know. I'm vain as all get out and kind of self-centered often enough, so I'm going to say the individual is of primary importance. What makes your generation unique? We are techno-savvy, technology-savvy. We are instant gratification related. We're very me, now, what's in it for me? So I think that makes us unique because the people who came before us, I don't exactly see those qualities in them, and they're slower to change too. So that's a good thing that our generation is like fighting for change sooner. If you were to own a fabulously impractical car, what car would it be? A Batmobile, a DeLorean, a Tucker. Those cars are cool. I saw one at the Smithsonian right after I watched that movie. And yes, Tucker, that's the real. I own a fabulously impractical car. A PT Cruiser does not like hills. What has been the most spiritual experience of your life? Well, I was raised as a Christian. I don't lead a Christian lifestyle anymore, but it still is, those times are still on my heart. There were a few times where we had, as a youth group or as going to church camp, that we had the opportunity to dedicate our lives to Christ or rededicate our lives to Christ. So the times that I've done that, I would consider the most spiritual times in my life. If you had the means, how would you address the problem of homelessness? Homelessness, it can be a choice. I know sometimes it happens by circumstance. And those people who it happens by circumstance, if I had the means, I would build housing. I would job placement, job training, job preparation, in clothing, I know is a big thing. And of course, feeding. Food and roof and clothes. If you could do something dangerous just once with no risk, what would you do? Rob a bank? I'm a good person. I would never do it, but the thought has crossed my mind. What's your favorite quotation? One of my favorites is life develops from the negatives. I also like the quote of always be a first-rate version of yourself, never a second-rate version of somebody else, and that's Eleanor Roosevelt. Would you choose to be the worst player on a winning team or the best player on a losing team? I don't mind being a loser myself, but I like to be on a winning team, so I'm going to say worst player on a winning team. Which other culture would you choose to be born into? French. I'm just so totally jealous of French culture. I know I have a few people who visited France, and they're like, Alicia, it's dirty, they treat Americans like crud. No. I am très magnifique, and I would love it, and sometimes I think I was born in the wrong country. Would you go to war if you were drafted? Yes, I would. I've thought about going into the military before because I need a good ass kicking, but I think the military would swallow me whole. Do you live more in the past, present, or future? I live more in the past. I'm a big memory hoarder. How will our culture change in the next 100 years? We're going to have a woman president coming up real soon, I bet. Gay marriage is going to be a thing. We're going to have more technology. We're going to have more technology in schools. I don't know. I'm very pessimistic when it comes to the future and where it's going to go in the next 100 years. Sorry. What do you wish you were better at saying no to? I wish I was better at saying no to men. I have a weak spot for men, and I shouldn't say yes to half of them. How do you define integrity, and do you have it? I know I have it. Integrity is doing the right thing even though it's hard, and for the most part, I do that I do it in my own special passive-aggressive way, but I do it. If you were cremated, where would you like to have your ashes spread? Right, I want my ashes buried so I have the best of both worlds. What one goal do you hope to accomplish this year? Getting through VEDA. Done. Done. It's a challenge. Challenge accepted. What's your proudest accomplishment? I want to say something in high school. I was a rock star in high school. I was a rock star in middle school. I got like President's Awards and perfect attendance, and graduating college in 3 years without taking a break. That was probably one of my bigger accomplishments. Who would you like to trade places with for 1 month? Oprah. Yeah, Oprah. She's a smart woman. She knows a lot of people. She lives a good life. She's positive. She doesn't take it for granted. I'd like to trade places with Oprah because she can handle this. What do you dream your life will be like in 10 years? I'll be 37. I would hope to be married, maybe have a kid. I'd like to own some sort of property. I would have liked to have a passport by then and at least see one country. Work-wise, I wouldn't mind being with the company that I'm working for now. That'd be pretty stellar. Anyway, I'll see you every single day the rest of this month. Till next time, love ya.